I was terrified when gunmen carrying arms because of Kanu stopped my vehicle in Olu. Dan Ulasi. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. A political analyst, Dan Ulasi, whilst responding to a question posed to him by journalists on the AITV Kataki show, narrates what gunmen did to him and his driver in Olu, Imo State when he went to the state to check the roads constructed by the governors of the state. Dan Ulasi started the narration by saying a popular politician from the southeast told him about the achievement of Hope Uzodinma in Imo State, and he decided to see these achievements for himself. He said he left Abuja for Imo but went straight to Olu. However, unfortunately, he stumbled upon gunmen wielding AK-47 rifle who shot at his vehicle and flattened the tire. Ulasi said he asked the driver to stop immediately even though they were both terrified. The gunman asked him to step out of the vehicle and they subsequently asked for his name, which he mentioned. But he's surprised the gunmen identified him as somebody that has been speaking well of Nnamdi Kanu, which they confessed to being their leader. He was then allowed to go and make the inspection he came to the town for. But his driver was unable to drive further because his hands were shaking and trembling out of the fear they encountered. He had to drive by himself. Well, I don't know why I am laughing sincerely, but it be like say, ain't go inspect another thing, meanwhile another thing I ain't gonna inspect. As in another thing can't inspect them. He went there to verify, roads that they were saying the Hope Uzodinma administration was actually doing in Imo State. But when he reached there, na gunmen now can do an inspection. I don't know, it's not funny, but sincerely, I don't know why it cracked me up. Joy Bukwe Part 2. Exactly, my brother, somebody said in reply. I really don't know why this man is eagerly attracting trouble to himself. How much is a man's conscience worth? Is this, my dear? This question is for politicians. How much are their conscience worth? You forgot to tell us you went to vulcanizer. They would have wasted you even though you're an old liar. Okay. How can we give Nigeria to terrorists? The obedient obituary people see Boko Haram and bandits as acts of terrorism, but can attack those christened IPOB ESN as freedom fighters. One can never see them condemning these IPOB or ESN urchins. Maybe when they hurt someone close to each and every one of them. No, that's not true. Look, people are going to come out and condemn every act that is being done by the indigenous people of Biafra. When they start killing people, when they start going against the law, when they start behaving very lawless, that is what they'll start doing. If they are not doing any of those things now, I tell you, if they're not doing any of these things now, they are not going to, they're not going to come out and speak against them. It's not possible that they speak against them as it is now. All right. Igbo elders are lacking in political diplomacy. You don't open your You don't open your hasty in the public. There are some things you keep secrets. You cannot expect a bee to be running all the things alone. After all, it's not for himself, but for Igbos on one hand and Nigerian masses on the other hand. The purpose is to rubbish the eastern state's political value of P2B. After this, you either buy a new car or travel abroad. People are watching and listening to these politicians like Hope Uzodinma, Dave Umahi, Uzokalo, and others. I'm telling you, I keep saying this, waiting go make person go come out in the open, the wash in brother or sister, dirty linen in public. It just might be like, say, as a young girl, make you carry your mama pants as a dirty, make on the wash and fast. So, they na I saw, they okay at all, they okay. Even if you and your so-called brother or your mom are not in good terms, man, have you ever heard? I keep asking. Have you heard that Kwang Kwaso came out and was speaking wrongly concerning Atiku? It cannot happen. Or you hear Atiku speak against Buhari? No, it cannot. It cannot happen. But you see, the only place you go to, the Southeasterners, you always see them attacking their own, which is making me to always ask this question. I beg, you sure say they don't offend any of their deity. We swear for them, say they look ever they united. Because I don't get it. the southeastern region have been one of the regions that people have been coming out to say, oh, this region, no, they don't do anything for this region, no. Even people like Afenifere, this Afenifere leader, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, has come out severally to say the southeasterners, make them give them chance. And now they don't have a chance instead of sticking together. Even if you go say, okay, because we're a party man, you'll not speak about your brother. But you'll not come out and campaign for him. But can't you at least give him that, at least just quiet down, not talk anything at all at all? But what do we see today? You see people coming out, rising up to speak against, P2B, and 90% of people who are speaking against him, if there are 100, 90% are his own brothers, are his own kinsmen. Like I said earlier before, the only time people will come out and, stand against the southeastern region, the southeasterners will come out and stand against maybe IPOB or ESN or whatever, is when these people really, really commit acts of terrorism. If they come today, and people get to find out that this, this gunmen who have been wielding gunmen, that they did something wrong, nobody's going to back them. Nnamdi, they tell you, sir, they are not going to be backed. There are people. What am I saying? Even if you go online, it's not even everyone now. It's not all the southeasterners that are actually. It's not all the southeasterners that are actually coming out to support the IPOB. There are people who are sitting on the fence. There are people who do not even want anything to be. They don't even want to be associated with it. And there's some people who they are just there. More. They are not in. They are not up. They are not down. They are just at the middle. You understand? So now, the purpose of this story, people are asking the purpose of this story. The purpose of this story is to tell people that the southeastern region, they're not supposed to vote for them. That is it. That is what he's doing. Coming out to say these things. Meanwhile, the thing we say, have you people noticed that during this period, a lot of IPOB activities has actually been reduced? Do people now know? But what we are hearing on a daily basis is the north. The north, this one happened. Banditry happened. Kidnapping happened. This one happened. That one happened. Yet, I will never ever see the houses, the northerners come out to say, Buhari this one, Buhari that one. You hardly see. You're going to see, but you hardly see someone coming out to say, oh, the president is my brother, this one, that one, do this one, you do that one. You will not ever see. What does it tell you? The southerners should take a cue from the northerners. I'm not saying you should cover up for your brother, but the thing is, you're coming out to say things about you. You're your brother. You're from the same place. Even if you don't want to support him, quite all, because we are supporting another political party, why not at least give him that space? Let him come out and do his thing. Why you just, keep quiet? As in, just do your lane. No crossover to in lane. Alright, and this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.